we start our lesson for today, requesting everyone to please stand up for the prayer. Alright, class, who can lead our prayer for today?
Sir.
Yes, Kathy?
Hey, classmates, are you ready?
Yes,
we are. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh Lord God, bless us today. Help us to learn our lessons. Teach us to be true, honest, truthful, and helpful. To our teachers and classmates, guide us to do good things always. Amen.
In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay, good morning, children.
Good morning, sir.
Alright, you know, please take your seats.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so before we start our lesson for today, requesting our classroom secretary to please check the attendance. Is there any absent today?
No, sir.
Alright, so all of you are present today. Good job, class. So, wow, I observed that all of you are present today and you are all wearing your complete uniforms. Wow, that's great, class. So please continue of doing it for you to be motivated in going back to school, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so class, for today's lesson, who among you here can still remember what we have discussed yesterday? Anyone? Yes, Gretchen?
It's about the member of solar system.
Yes, very good. So anyone who can define what is solar system? Anyone? Yes, Gretchen, what is solar system?
It is the sun, planets, and all other heavenly bodies orbiting our sun.
Alright, so class, very good. So what about anyone can tell me what are the members of our solar system?
Sir,
Yes, Julian.
the members of our solar system are the Sun, 8 planets, dwarf planets, asteroid, meteor, and comet.
Alright, that's an excellent answer, class. You did a great job, and I think you are now ready for our next lesson for today. Okay? So today, class teacher has two pictures of heavenly bodies here, and please take a look on it. Okay, so everyone, please take a look. Class, what have you observed on these two pictures of heavenly bodies? We have what? Anyone? Yes, Gretchen.
The sun and the planets, sir.
Very good. So anyone can tell me a short description when it comes on the sun. It is what? What have you observed about this picture of the sun? Anyone? Yes, Felony. It is what? It's a bowl.
It's a ball.
Oh, yes, it's a bowl of fire. Very good. What about anyone can tell me a short description when it comes on this planetary Earth? Yes, Gretchen?
Ball of rock in the ocean.
Yes, that's certainly correct, class. So you did a great job. Very good. So today, class, before we formally start our lesson for today, let us first unlock the words that we might encounter during our discussion. Okay? So teacher class has a planetary orbit here, and please take a look. So we have here the sunspot, the corona, the star, the layer, and then the sun. Okay? So remember that the planetary orbits here in front will be the words that we might encounter during our discussion. So what are we going to do? Our teacher will be responsible to define it all. Okay? So we have here, who can read?
Sunspot.
Very good. So we have sunspot, which is, who can read the definition of the sunspot? Anyone? Yes, Gretchen?
Dark patch on the sun.
Very good. So sunspot considered as the dark spots in the sun. Alright, so for the next, we have to pick a words from the planetary orbit. Anyone? Everyone please read.
Corona.
Alright, so corona we have here. Alright, so anyone can read the definition of corona? Yes, Felony.
Flame form on the surface of the sun.
Alright, very good. So next, let's pick a word. So we have what?
Star.
Very good. So we have a star. So anyone can read the definition of a star? Yes, Edna?
Mass of gas in space.
Very good. So what about next is the
Layer.
okay, anyone can read the definition of layer? Yes, Kathy?
Lever or parts.
Very good. So we have here the last word from the planetary orbit. We have sun. Anyone can read the definition of this? Yes, Julia.
Sun, star, or planet orbits.
Yes, very good, class. So those are the words that we might encounter encountered during our discussion. Okay, so today class, let me ask you a question. So, do you think that sun is a star?
Yes, sir.
It's very good. So, what makes you think that sun is a star? Yes, Richard?
Because just like a star, the sun is a ball of hydrogen and helium, thus that emits light and heat.
Very good. So today class, teacher has a video clip and I want you to take a look at it, and while the video is playing here in front, be responsible to take note, because after the video presentation, teacher will going to ask you a certain question. Is that understandable?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So please take a look.
Our sun. And do you know that the sun is also a star from one of the billions of stars in the universe? It seems much bigger and brighter than any other star because it is the closest to the Earth. Its gravity holds the solar system together. Without the sun there would be no life on Earth. It keeps our planet warm enough for living things to survive. The sun holds 99.8% of our solar system's mass, and about 1 million times bigger than the Earth. The sun has a diameter of about 1,392,000 kilometers. But do you know that the sun still is not as large as other types of stars? It is classified as a yellow dwarf star. Our Earth orbits 93 million miles away from it. The sun was born about 4.6 billion years ago, and scientists believe that it will continue to burn for another 5 billion years and so. The outer surface of the sun is about 5,500 degrees Celsius, while temperatures in the core reach more than 15 million Celsius. The sun is a star made up of green gases. The sun's mass consists of 73% hydrogen, 25% helium, and smaller amounts of oxygen, carbon, neon, nitrogen, and other elements. It takes about 8 minutes for light to travel from the sun to the Earth. That is about 300,000 kilometers per second.
Alright class, so that's the end of the video clip about our sun as a star. Okay class, today class, let me ask you a question. Based on the video clip that you have watched, or do you believe that our sun is the most largest and brightest among the other stars?
Yes, sir.
And why? What do you think? Yes, Kathy?
It is the closest to the Earth, and its gravity holds the solar system together. And without the sun, there will be no life on Earth.
Yes, that's certainly correct, class. So, based on the video, it shows that the star that you have watched is the most brightest and largest among the others stars. So, okay, class. So today we will be going to discuss another lesson. So, class, what have you observed about this picture? Anyone? We have what? Very good, the layers of the sun. So, anyone can enumerate the layers of the sun? Yes, Richard?
The layers of the sun is photosphere, convection zone, radiation zone in the core.
Alright, very good. So today class, because you've already enumerated the layers of the sun, so let me ask you questions about this. So anyone can describe about the short description when it comes on the photosphere. Anyone? What is photosphere?
Sir,
Yes, Kathy.
it is the surface and outmost layer of the sun.
Yes, very
It
good.
also has a temperature of 6.600 degrees Celsius, and this is where we can see sunspot and corona.
Very good, class. So when it comes on the first layer of the sun, this is where we can count the sunspots and corona. So it is something that if there is a sudden eruption happens in the photosphere, that is what we call corona. But if there is a underneath form of dark and cooler space, that is what we call sunspot. Okay, so for the next layer of this sun is the convection zone. Who can define what it is? Yes, Julian?
Convection zone is the second layer most of the sun, which energy is transported outward mainly by convection current.
Yes, very good. So in the new one class, when it comes to this convection zone, this is responsible for the formations of our clouds and other planets in our solar system. Understood?
Yes.
Alright, that's good to hear. Alright, for the next layer of the sun, we have the radiation zone. Anyone who can give me a short description? Yes, Richie?
Radiation zone is the third most layer of the sun that emits radiation, which is dangerous to our health.
Yes, that's certainly correct. And do you know what, class, that living things doesn't much affect by the radiation because radiation zone in photosphere lessen the effects of radioactive particles that might or that's supposed to block the radioactive particles that is being produced by the radiation zone. Understand?
Yes.
Alright, so we have here the last layer of the sun, which is the core. Anyone can describe this? Yes, Julian.
Core is the innermost and center part of the sun.
Yes, very good. So the core class is the centermost and inner part of the sun, or it is mainly composing of motion racks, wherein it's produced by the hydrogen that is converted into helium, and of course through energy in a form of heat and light. Understood?
Yes.
Alright, class. So again, what are the four layers of the sun? We have what? Alright, very good. Clap your hands for yourself. So today, class, in order to add some information about these four layers of the sun, so teacher class has a boiled eggs here in front, and what you're going to do is to identify or to imagine that the boiled egg that I'm holding here in front is considered as our sun. Understood?
Yes.
Alright, class, any volunteer to go here in front and identify the layers of the sun when it comes to this boiled egg? Yes, Richie? Okay, you guys please take a look.
The white is photosphere, and this one is convection zone, and here is radiation zone, and the egg yolk is core.
Okay, class, please clap your hands for your classmates. So again, class, this shell of the white egg considered as the photosphere. And then we have here the cloth between the shell and the white egg, which is considered as the convection zone. And then the white egg considered as the radiation zone. And then the egg yolk considered as what?
Core.
Very good. So again, in order to add information about our topic for today, teacher again will give you a certain example, which is all about an apple. Again, try to imagine that the apple that I'm holding here in front is considered as our sun. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Alright, any volunteer to identify the layers of the sun when it comes to this apple? Yes, Kathy. Alright, first is the red skin. What is
This is
it?
the reed skin. This is photosphere.
Then the white portion of an apple is what?
Convection zone.
Very good. So we have here the round space over here is what we call
Radiation
zone. Very good. What about the seed?
core.
Very good. So that's a great job. Well done. Please clap your hands for yourselves. Alright, so class, you did a great job. So again, class, we have four layers of the sun. What are they? We have what?
Photosphere,
Photosphere,
convection zone, radiation zone, and core.
Alright, very good. What about what is or it is considered as the surface or the outermost layer of the sun? It is what?
Photosphere, sir.
Very good. What about it is considered as the second most layer of the sun?
The convection zone.
Very good. What about it is considered as the third most layer of the sun?
Radiation zone.
Very good. What about the innermost and centermost?
Core.
Alright, job well done, class. You did a great job. So today, because you've really learned a lot in our lesson for today, I think we need to have an activity. And let me group you into two. This is for group 1 and this is for the group 2. Alright, so but before that, anyone who can read the direction
Sure.
first? Yes, Kathy.
Direction. Drew the cross section of the
Alright, so this is for the group 1, and this is for the group 2. Okay, class, please form a circle. Alright, what are you going to do while having an activity? Anyone? Very good. So please do your activity now. Okay, class, are you done? Okay, please go back to your seats. And because you're done, please select one representative to present your work here. Okay, for the group 1, any volunteer? Yes, Kathy?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. This is the work of Group 1. So, this is part, photosphere, and then the second layer is convection zone, and the third is radiation zone, and the last and inner is core.
Very good. Okay, class, please give a Mama Janisha clap for group 1. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, so please welcome the group 2.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. This is the work of Group 2. The first layer is photosphere, then the convection zone, followed by the radiation zone, and then the center is the core.
Alright, very good. So everyone please give a fireworks clap for group 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright, very good. So you did a great job, class, on today's lesson. Because you really learned a lot in our lesson for today, teacher will going to give you a short quiz. So any volunteer to read the direction first?
Sir,
Yes, Christian.
encircle the letter of the best answer.
Alright, please get your paper and answer it. I'll give you 3 minutes to answer that. Alright, so class, are you done? Alright, so that's good to hear. So let's answer your quiz. So anyone who can read number 1? Yes, Edna.
It is the innermost layer of the sun.
What is your answer?
Letter D.
It is what?
Core.
Very good, that is a 4. So class, who got the correct answer? Wow, most of you got a correct answer. What about in second? Anyone?
Sir,
Yes, Richie?
this is where we can see sunspot and corona. The answer is letter C.
Very good. So who got the correct answer?
Sir,
Very good. So what about number 3? Yes, Melanie?
Layer of the sun that is responsible for cloud formation in the Earth and on other planets in the solar system. The answer is letter B.
Very good. Radiation zone. So who got the correct answer? Wow. So for the last number, we have what? Yes, Edna?
It is the surface and outmost layer of the sun.
So what is the answer?
Letter D. Photosphere.
Very good. Okay, who got the perfect score?
Sir.
Wow, most of you got the correct answer. Please pass your papers. Okay, pass your paper, class. Alright, class, thank you for your cooperation because most of you got the perfect score. Please clap your hands for yourself. Alright, before we end our lesson for today, please copy your assignment. Anyone to read your assignment? Yes, Julian.
Give at least 5 benefits you get from the sun. Write your answer on one half first ones.
Alright, so please copy it.
yes, sir.
Class, are you done?
Yes, sir!
Alright, very good. So that's the end of our lesson for today. Again, thank you for your cooperation. Goodbye, children.
Goodbye, sir.